I'm so sorry. Bro, the mic slipped from the holder. I'm sorry if everybody was wearing headphones. I'm sorry. My mic got a new dent because of that. Oops. It was just a small dent though. So sorry. So sorry. But alas. Welcome back to the Lila Maria channel. It's hard to hear you in the screen. Oh, good. 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 Good thing you could not hear me because the mic fell. It slipped off from the mic holder and it went doog. Boom. And I'm like, oh my god, I made them deaf again. So first of all, for anybody who heard the big tug sound, I'm sorry. For those who didn't, a very good evening and good morning to everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Long time no see. The last time I saw you, apparently, was 20 days ago. Last January 4. Which is crazy, but I also get it. Let me greet everybody in the chat. Hello, Roku. Who needs sleep anyway? Stay ka lang saglit. Stay for a little bit. And then if you need to sleep, sleep. Okay? Hello, Dan. Haven't been here in a while. Hello po. Hello, Lenny. Hello, Typist. Also, I saw you were not feeling too good, so please get well soon. A lot of people have gotten the flu, including me. I got the flu like a week ago. I will address that one comment from Lenny later. You met Nade OMG. We will address that later. But yes. Hello, Gremlip. Gising na gising yung diwa ko. I just finished drinking coffee, so I'm really awake. Hello po. Magandang umaga sa iyo. Good morning to you. Hello, Ferio Pukara. I will address that comment later too from you. Oh my god, guys. Restrain me. I need the restraining order. Hello, Chris. Hello, Lila Maria. Hello, Triple. Good evening, Lila Maria. Hello, Green. It's morning here. Hello po. Good evening. Good morning. Hello, Nocturnal. Hi, hi, hi. Is this a Zatsu? It is. Yes. This is our third Zatsu for the month. And then next week we are gonna have a karaoke. You know, not too bad. I streamed 4 times this year. This month. Well, technically this year. Because 2026 just started. Hi, Lila. Hi, Zap. Welcome, welcome. Si ano ba to? Is this Sky? Latisinile? CPA? This has to be Sky. Are you Sky? Hi, Midnight Sky. Did you find Woody or is still MIA? I think I found my old microphone with the Woody from Toy Story sock. Hold on. I saw it the other day. He's here. He's here in the drawer along with the other technology cables and favorite t-shirts that we didn't sell. Oh my god, I should take a picture. But yes, speaking of old microphones, because I was talking about my microphone and I left a dent. But here, alas, everybody. Say hi to Woody. He's still alive. The mic is not alive, but Woody himself is alive. Kamusta? My internet is weak. Hello, Dan. Hello, Eman. Good morning to you. Yeah, I have like 2 t-shirts here. Hindi ko alam anong gagawin eh. Wait, let me show the picture of my microphone of the past. Like when I was starting out as a VTuber, I had a USB mic and I had no funds for a pop filter at all. And what my friend suggested is I get an old sock and I put it over the mic. So all of my P's, all of my B, it wouldn't sound too loud on stream. And I was like, oh, I have a sock whose pair went missing. So I think I can use this. And lo, behold, until now, 4 years after I debuted as a VTuber, I have not washed this man. Because the mic died like 2 years ago. So he's been in my cabinet for 2 years now. And then he was in service for also 2 years. So in total, he was already on this mic for a total of 4 years now. Yes. Meet Woody, everybody. Woody is 4 years old. And he is keeping my Razer Siren Mini very warm in my drawer. Greetings, Woody. Thank you. Yes, it's a peak budget strategy. It worked though. It worked pretty much. Hi! Hello, rich kid with spontaneous Japan trip. First of all, it was not spontaneous. I did not think I would actually get my visa on time. Number 2, I went there with 20,000 pesos only. 10K of that coming from my tuition fee. Hello, Crayon. The next one, are you winning? I'm not playing anything, but I'm winning in life. I'm winning in life. Yes. It works, yes. The amount of germs in that sock. Yeah, the amount of germs wise feeless. Ginawa mong gapan, girl. I was surprised you went to Japan recently, lol. I'm surprised I went to Japan recently. Like, girl, ganto kasi yan. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Do not ask me if it smells nice. I do not want to smell 4-year-old Woody. Nah. Even though he's staring at me with those eyebrows, he's not very, I don't know. No amount of eyebrow wiggling from Woody will convince me to sniff this old man. Legit, marami na yung laway. I haven't washed it in 4 years. Can you imagine? Kadire. Introducing the Razer Woody. Yeah, the mic is a Razer Siren Mini, by the way. Eto, Japan is accessible, just expensive. Sakto lang, mahirap na gumawa ng visa. Ganto, guys. When I said I had plans that I didn't want to talk about, plans with the S. There were plans with the S. So number 1, I have plan number 1 that I haven't really exposed on stream yet, so I will not expose it until it becomes true. And number 2, of the unexposed plans, I was planning to go to Japan since October. Now, why October? Why didn't Lila Maria, despite being so busy at school, in the middle of October, she suddenly thought of, let me go to Japan. Ganto! I had no plans of traveling this year or last year at all. Like 2025, 2026. I was gonna make it like complete year. Now I'm broke. I need money for the dentist, which is true, by the way. Before I went to Japan, I also went to the dentist. So, I have my priorities in check. Ako po ay nagpapasta ng ngipin sa harap for 2.5k pesos. Anyway. Did you see snow there? No, I didn't get to see the snow. It snowed a few days before I went though. Ganto. This is the story of why I went to Japan. Okay, listen up. Listen up, everybody. Thank you for congratulations. Thank you. Ganito. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happened. So I was very busy with mid school, right? Super duper mid school. Super duper on the grind set. Everybody knows that. Everybody and their mom knows that. Tapos, oh, not October. I was planning it since September. Yeah, I was planning it since September. Ferry reminded me because I realized we were gonna apply the visa for October to get it by December. Anyway. So around September, I was busy with med school. And then, out of nowhere, a Japanese dude messaged me. I didn't know the dude at all. Like, I have no friends. I don't have a lot of Japanese friends. Okay? So, the fact that somebody messaged me like full Japanese, I was like, oh, what is this? My Konbini level Japanese is loading. Because I just saw it on the notification while I was in school. You know those message previews with no context at all. And then I clicked on it. And then when I clicked on it, he essentially said, oh, Nadeshiko is performing live with the former drummer of their idol group. And I know you are a Nadeshiko fan. And this mini live concert will happen in January. And I'm like, what? For context, for even more context, for those who don't know who my oshi is, I have an oshi named Nadeshiko. Nadeshiko is from an idol group that I've been supporting since 2015. And in 2022, the idol group disbanded. So from 2015 to 2022, Nadeshiko and I never got to meet. Nadeshiko and I never got to talk except on Twitter. And then, of course, when that group disbanded, I cried my balls out. And what I did was, because I've never talked to Nadeshiko in my life, I decided, before the group disbands, let me do a big-ass trauma dumping on public for Nadeshiko. Let me make her a Twitter. Let me make a letter for her on Twitter, explaining why I love her, explaining how much she has affected my life, and explaining how I still want to support her even though she's graduating. So yun. So what happened then was I made this letter. I made a digital letter of 16 pages. I made around like a 10 plus page letter for this idol who was graduating. Nadeshiko is her name. And then it went a little bit viral in the idol community. Just a little bit viral. Yeah, 16 pages. Good evening, Cheesecake and 3 a.m. Welcome. Yeah, it went viral. I was like, hello, Nadeshiko. Hello, Twitter. You may not know me, but actually, I've been a fan of you for the past 7 years. Here is my story in how you changed my life without you knowing. Tapos ako ay nagmala MMK. I wrote my entire life piece in that. How Nadeshiko made me to be the person I am today. If I did not meet Nadeshiko, guys, I would not be this talkative. Ganoong levels. Yeah, even in writing, you sure is a yapper. Exactly. It's because of Nadeshiko that I'm this big of a yapper. When I first got into idols... Oh, so hi, Trelo! Oo, that was you? Joke lang, sabi mo viral eh. For more context, for a little background, when I was like 13 years old, 13 to 14. What age did I move to Manila? When I moved to Manila, I had no friends. Sabi ko sa inyo, di ba nabully ako? I had no friends. I was like very easily bullied. Then, I was very timid. As in, "Oh, I'm small existence. Ganun. I'm baby girl. I'm scared of Manila. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of all the people. Oh my god. But I had hobbies then. Like, I kind of liked idols. I kind of loved Love Live then. I loved anime. I loved drawing. But like, I wasn't like confident with it. Like, yeah, my loner arc. Lila loner arc. Like, alam niyo yung typical, you know the stereotypical anime characters that get bullied in middle school? That was me. That was me, okay? Like, gulo-gulo yung buhok, ganyan. My hair was messy. Because I didn't really know how to take care of myself back then. Yes, the Lila lore. So, yun. Hindi ako ay very timid, very unkempt woman. Unkempt girl. Loser-looking woman. Loser-looking girl. To say at the very least. Without being offensive. Ganon. And then, because my hobbies were surfing on YouTube, you know. Surfing on Reddit. Surfing on idol forums. Besides Reddit. The more evil forums. 4chan, JP. So my hobbies were like looking at idols. And then I met this woman. I met the idol group who like encapsulated everything that I liked. Like this idol group was wearing Lolita clothes. And before I got into Jiraike, I really liked Lolita fashion. Like princess-like fashion. Yan. So this idol group, when Nadeshko was part of, they were all wearing like princess clothes. And I was like, oh my god, I love that. And then, one of the members, Nadeshko, she had really long, straight black hair. And I was like, oh, I like that. And then, she was really talkative. And then she was really good at singing. And she was very confident with the things that she liked, even though they were weird. Like all of the girls in the group were kind of like girly girls. Like they loved makeup. They loved other styles of fashion. They loved going out for desserts. Ganyan. And then Nadeshko in her Twitter, she would be like, oh, look at this new album I listened to. And it's like an album of like a singer from the 90s or some shit. Or like she would suddenly post like a very obscure manga. She was reading Chainsaw Man before it was popular type shit. Anyway, ganoon level si ate girl. And I was like, oh my god, I want to be her for real, for real. And then she became my oshi. Then after that, of course, I wanted to become an idol. After discovering her group. And then I wanted to become a VTuber. So yun, because of Nade, because of me going deep into the idol hobby, I met many idol friends, many idol fans. Yun. So it was like a cascade of events that started with Nade, you know? Because I love Love Live, but I didn't meet the people important in my life because of Love Live. I met them because of like obscure idol groups. Like Ryan, I met her because of an obscure idol group, you know? Ganon. Are we all on the same page? I'm so sorry I kept yapping. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Can I get some little reassurance that you guys are still here? Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you for replying. Technically, without Nade, there wouldn't have been Daybreak. Exactly. Yeah, Lila got the good ending of unsupervised internet girly. Exactly. The butterfly effect. Yes. Also, hi, Sentimo. Welcome. Yes. It's okay. We miss Lila Yap and parang therapy session. I have 21 therapists on my end. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. No, don't worry. I just felt like I was yapping way too hard. So I wanted to check in on everybody before I progress the story. Anyways, TLDR, because of Nade, I got into idols. Because of idols, I made other idol friends, including Ryan Serena and my other idol fan friends. And then because of that, I got into like idols more. And then after being into idols, we got into VTubing. And then because we got into VTubing, we're now here. I'm now Lila Maria. Ganoong butterfly effect. Maybe it was good that you didn't know Pokemon, huh? Totoo. Bro, the internet surfing on the Japanese side of the internet was like the hobby for me. So anyways, sabi ko ang insane butterfly effect. And then in that letter that went viral, aside from explaining the entire butterfly effect thing, I also explained to her that I tried to meet her so many times. Technically, it was just 2 times. I tried to meet her when I was 17 years old. So I was very young. I was still a minor. Because their group was going to Thailand. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna save up money to get to Thailand. And then when I had enough money, I told my mom, Mama, I wanna go to Thailand. I saved money. I have money. I've been saving my lunch money. And then she was like, oh no, you should have told us sooner because traveling alone as a minor requires so many papers. You need a permit from the DSWD. You need to secure a permit from the DFA. DSWD is essentially like the Department for Social Welfare. And then, we can't accompany you because I have work then. I don't think I'll be able to secure a leave. TLDR, I could not go to Thailand even though I had the money. I was like, okay, maybe there's gonna be a next time. And so, around 2020, I was like, yes! I'm about to graduate high school. I have money still saved. I did not touch the money I saved for Thailand. I am going to Japan. Mama, I am going to Japan. She was like, okay. Okay, let's all go to Japan as a family, you know. When you graduate from high school. Coronavirus 19 said, no, fuck you. Corona said, fuck you and your dreams. So I never got to meet her. Those 2 attempts. I never got to meet her when I was 17. And I never got to meet her when I was graduating high school. When I was 18 or like 19. So ganoon. And then they disbanded while the COVID was loosening up in 2022. Oh, the fucking virus. The fucking virus. Yeah, so that's how COVID do in my time. Pain. Exactly. Freaking COVID. Freaking cobroid. So that was what happened. And then I told her I never got to meet her even though those 2 attempts. And then after that, I included in the letter, even though we never got to meet, I hope you know I love you. I hope you know I support you. I support the good sides of you, the bad sides of you. Lenny! I know the feeling of missing a live performance by your favorite group and then they disband after. Lenny! I know that group. I know the group Lenny's pretending to. It's totally not Daybreak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Exactly the same pain. That was what I felt. And then I included in the letter. I was like, I love you still. I know we might not meet in this lifetime, but know that there is always this random Filipino girl supporting you at times where you feel that you are down, especially when you are alone in society where you don't have a lot of idol friends around you. Remember that I am with you. Type shit. At ganoon po ang naging kwento ko. And it went viral among the community of the group, of the idol group of Nadesco. And then everybody retweeted it to the point that it reached Nadeshko. So everybody spread the word of like, oh my god, there's a letter from a Filipino fan of Nadeshko. We gotta let her know, you know. We gotta make this reach Nadeshko. Because you can't DM idols from Japan. Well, some of them you can DM. But not this group. They're not the idol group that you can tag. They're not the idol group that you can message. You can just reply to their tweets, but they cannot reply back to you. Ganoong levels, like, they were very professional, to say the least. Peak story from Legendary Lila. Yeah, people cried then, apparently. Because of my letter. Ganoong level. Laughing always hides the pain. I'm sorry. Ganoon yung nangyari, alas. And thus it reached Nadine. Nadine liked all of my tweets. And then, ayun. So that was the end. I was like, okay, Nadine knows my feelings. Okay, whatever. At least my letter reached her. At least she knows what I feel. Okay, I am now at peace. Kinda. Question mark. I'm now at peace. I mean, I kind of want to meet her. I was kind of like a straight man yearning for like an ex-girlfriend of some sorts. I was still yearning. 2022 until 2026, I was still yearning. You know? I have a playlist for her. That kind of thing. Straight man thing. I had a playlist for my oshi, you know? Like a playlist that I play when I miss her. A playlist that reminds me of her. And then we fast forward. September of 2026, September of 2025, a Japanese dude that I did not know at all messaged me. He was like, I remember you being a fan of Nadeshiko based on your viral letter. And I just wanted to let you know that Nadeshiko is invited by her old friend to perform live in January of 2026. And I'm like, oh my fucking god! We know you're a man, but straight is news. Worse than a clingy ex. I am the clingy ex. Te, I have been yearning for Nade for the past 10 years. If you don't include 2026, I've been yearning for her for the past 10 years. Built like an XGF. Exactly. So when I found out in September, I was like, Mama ko, my mother, please, I know I just went to Japan in 2024, but please, allow me to go to Japan for 2 days. And then my mom was like, 2 days? Are you insane? Airplane tickets are expensive and you're just staying there for 2 days? And I'm like, yeah, that's all the money I have. And then what happened was, she asked my sister if she wanted to go with me. Like, Ate Lila, like Ate Maria. Ate Maria, can you accompany your fucking sister to Japan? Thank God Ate Maria is fucking employed and has good savings. And she's like, oh my god, sure! Because she wanted to go to Japan in 2024, but she couldn't. Tapos yun. It's because of my sister accompanying me to Japan along with her friend. So the three of us went to Japan essentially. I was able to not be blue-balled, yes. I was not blue-balled. And I met my oshi after 10 years. So, marami nangyari in between. Number 1, binigyan ng nanay ko ng pera ko. Galing sa savings ko nung bata ako. The only reason why I was able to go to Japan was because of like 3 things. Number 1, my mom gave me like 10,000 pesos. 15,000 pesos from my childhood savings. That shouldn't be touched technically. But I begged her. I was like, Mom, please. It was like, fine, but just this amount. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay, please. I'm breaking the bank for this one. Number 2. I was supposed to pay my tuition in full. Bumawas po ako. I will be able to recover the money, do not worry. I got 10,000 pesos from my tuition. Ang tuition ko po ay... Magkano ba tuition ko? My tuition was 75k for the semester. Ang binayad ko lang sa cashier ay 66,000 pesos. So essentially may 9k ako na hiniram galing sa akin tatay na hindi niya alam. Pero marirecover ko siya. Dahil ako ay nagtitipid na yon. Number 3, kasama ko ate ko. I was with my sister. So some of my food, some of my taxes, she paid for it. That was the only reason why I was able to make it out alive. That was money for your marriage. Lupit mo talagang bata ka. Yes, I left you guys for my oshi. I'm so sorry. I locked out. But if you think about it, chat, there were so many circumstances that would have not allowed me to continue my Japan trip. But one way or another, you were able to break the bank for it. Well, not break. I broke my bank for it. But like, I didn't need to like beg, you know. Yeah, it was like now or never. Oh, legit. Lattice nail is right. The money that my mom gave was from the Christmas money of my 23 years in life. Success is not a straight line. I know, right? Crazy talaga, guys. Oh. If you never get married, then it's fine to use it. I'm gonna get married like in 5 years anyway. I think I will recover the money. Ay! Also, hi, Reb. So, yun. So, I went to Japan for a total of like 4 days. And I didn't tweet about it first. Because of like, kind of like 3 things. Number 1, because I didn't want anybody to know. While it didn't happen yet, like I didn't want to jinx it. And si ate mo ay pamahiin. Ako ay pamahiin. What is pamahiin in English? I didn't want to jinx it. TLDR. So until I didn't meet Nade yet, I didn't want to say I was in Japan to meet my oshi. You know? Very, very superstitious woman. Number 2, wala lang. For safety reasons, I didn't want to say... As much as I wanted to live tweet, I was like, I gotta restrain myself from live tweeting. So I did not get to touch Twitter at all. And also because I was saving on data. But those were essentially like 2 in 1, you know. What was the third reason? The third reason was I didn't want anybody from my class to know. And as you guys know, there are 2 people that know that I'm a VTuber. And nobody in... I missed class for this, you know. I missed class for this. So anyway, so those are the 3 reasons I didn't announce in public that, hello everybody, minasama, I am in Japan. Ganon. May bago na akong favorite character. Go lang. Go lang, go lang. So ayan. Also, hi Lobster. Welcome, welcome. So, on the day of the concert, I went to Shimokitazawa. And Shimokitazawa is the same like place where Bocchi the Rock happened, by the way. Anyways, the concert was in Shimokitazawa. And ayan. I got in. I met my friend. I got my ticket. And then I went to the concert. Tas nung una, in the first sound of the concert, Nadeshiko wasn't there. Sorry for being sneaky. Nadeshiko wasn't yet there. And then after a while, they finally realized, they were like, I bet all of you are waiting for Nadeshiko, you know? And they were like this. That's us clapping. So everyone was like, Nadeshko, please fucking hurry up, you know, get out of there. And then the first note goes crazy. You know what they first sang? They sang a song from my favorite band. Crazy! It's the same band that sang Shout Baby. And as you all know, Ryoko Soku Sakai is my favorite band of all time. Like, lagi na sa Spotify rap ko. That band is always in my Spotify rap. And then, that was the first song. And then you know how the first part goes of the song? And then they started clapping because she finally appeared on stage. So after that, iyak na ako ng iyak. I kept sobbing. I was like, I was crying like that, you know. And then my the person next to me was a woman, and they were like, "Daijoubu, it will be okay." And I was like, yes. Look, listen to her. Her voice is so nice. Ayun! So after na iyak na lang ako ng iyak. Crazy. Anyways, legit! Para ako nasa anime. Nakakatawa pa dyan. The funny part about that, chat, the funny part about this entire fiasco. So I was like 4 rows away from the stage, but I was in the middle. I was in the center of it all, kinda. I was in the middle column, if that makes sense. Middle row, middle column. Tapos ako ay, as in, eye contact talaga kung eye contact. We were having eye contact. Congratulations, Lila. Valid reaction. Legit! Yes, I met my idol. Legit, super duper, extremely happy din. Happy tears. Dapat sobrang inspired ka magbalik med school after. Exactly! That's why I studied the whole day today. And I only stream at 11 p.m. Everything you worked for was for this moment. Exactly. Basta crazy guys. It was, I want to play the whole thing, but I don't know if I should. Dapat nga, papost ko pa to eh. But I was like, I don't know if Nadeshko likes her voice being played in public. Pero yun, ang ganda na voice niya, di ba? Yeah, I was in the main character position. Legit, the setlist was so good. One of the last song from the concert, the last lyrics of the last song for the concert was basically, "Until we meet again, I hope you're happy." And I'm like, tang ina mo ko. Nagpapaiyak si tanga. Eto, listen to this one. again. Something, something. Look forward to the day we meet again. Ako ay... Buti na lang nonchalant ka lang. Oo. Iyak talaga ako. Anyway, so umiyak lang ako na umiyak. The concert the concert was done in two parts. Essentially it was the same. They did the same set list twice for that day, and I attended both. How many songs? I think she did like 6 or 7. Like 6 or... Wow. I did not intentionally want to make the meme, but she did sing around 6 or 7 songs. Yes. So anyways, I cried. Buti lang nonchalant ka lang. Ay, hindi ate ko. Yung katabi ko, nag-aalala ng unti sa akin. Nagpipigil na lang ako. Legit! It was 6 or 7 songs. The reason why it's 6 or 7, because the concert... Roko na. Tangina. Because there were 2 parts of the concert, right? There was part 1 and part 2. They were essentially the same playlist, the same set list, but one of the songs, they changed it. Like for part 1, they sang A, but for part 2, they sang B. You really just 6-7 B the moment I get here. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Not the number. Anything but the number. Yun. Basta totoong 6 or 7 siya. Because depends on how many songs I consider to be a song. Anyway. Tas yun. Tapos ganito. After the first part of the concert, after the first half, they were opening like merchandise selling. Ako naman syempre bibili ako merchandise. Ano naman, alis ako din ng walang binibili. Folklet, you know. I bought a t-shirt. I was like, drummer-san. Kasi the drummer of the band that invited Nadia to sing. And they were the ones that were hosting? They were the ones that were hosting the bookpan, the merchandise area. And then I went to the drummer. I was like, I will buy a t-shirt. And I have gifts for you. So I gave the band gifts. Like I gave the entire band like a pack of Polvoron. And then I told them, is it okay to also give a gift to Nadeshko? And they were like, oh sure, we will keep it for you. We will keep it for her. So I gave the gift to them. And I'm like, okay, thank you so much. Because I wasn't expecting to meet her at all. Like, because she's a normal person now, she's not an idol. It's not really common for like performers to like go down the stage to meet everybody. Like, nah, there's not really like big practice when you're not an idol. Tapos biglang bumaba si tanga. Si Nade, bigla siya bumaba ng stage. Siya ay pumunta sa may merchandise area. No, Nade broke protocol. Like the royalty that she is. She broke protocol. She went down the stage. And she talked to everybody. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Kasing tangkad ko lang si Nadeshko. Oh my god. She's real. Oh my god. And then, the drummer saw me stunned. And then the drummer was like, oh, you gotta give your gift to Nadeshko, I guess. And I'm like, I think I should give my gift to Nadeshko. And he was like, yeah, you should give your gift to Nadeshko. Tapos inabot niya sa akin. Ako naman siguro. So I got the gift back from the drummer. At hawak-hawak ko na. Mamamatay na yung puso ko. As in, bumamatay na talaga ako. So, ayan, may kinakausap si Nadeshko. Nadeshko was talking to a girl. And then, after the girl left, she looked at me. And then, I was just about to approach her. I was just about to say, hello, I'm Lila Maria des. I was literally just about to go, sumimasen, Lila Maria des. I was about to introduce myself. I have not said a word. And immediately her reaction was, Yappa! Lila da! Ganoon! And I'm like, what? I'm not making this shit up! I'm not making this shit up! I did not say a goddamn thing. I was just about to approach her. And then when she went near me, she was like, Yappa, Lila da! And then when she was like covering him, kailangan naka 3D ako. Para dito. She knows me because of the letter that went viral. But that was pretty much it. Like, crazy! Crazy yun for me! As in, matatain. Na yung kinakwento ko, natatain na ako actually, guys. Now that I'm telling the story, I actually wanna shit myself. Like, crazy! Oh! Alala! Alala! Lila did not wash her hand that day. Crazy talaga! Crazy! Bro, I actually wanna shit myself. I'm Hindi na ako makasalita. Crazy. I am turning on my 3D foodies. Sana bumuka siya agad. Teka. Lila, gising! Yan. Tara. Crazy nun! She really went, Yappa, Lila da! And I was like, Nande? Parang, Nande shitteru no? Parang, why do you know? Parang, how do you know? And I was like, how did you notice? Ganyan. I asked her how she noticed. And then she was like, bro, I saw you from the fucking stage. And I was like, yeah, this is Lila. And I'm like, what? What does that mean? Wait. Siyempre ako hindi ako makapaniwala. I was like, what do you mean by this? What do you mean you just saw me from the stage? And sabi niya, yeah, you were crying. And I'm like, yeah, we're crying. Siyempre tawa lang ako. Gusto ko na umiyak nun, pero ayoko umiyak sa harap niya kasi nakakahiya. Teka, let me turn on my 3D foodies. Crazy! Lila knowing what I look like scares me, but I wonder if others think differently. Nakakatakot, no? Tayo, natakot ako nung alam niya yung mukha ko. Crazy yun! Teka, I need to turn off my VTube studio for this to work. Ayan. Lila stays winning real! Really shit! Nakakatakot talaga siya. Bakit niya alam yung itsura ko? But to be fair, the reason why she knows my face is on the Twitter account that went viral-ish. Ano? Tawag dito? May pagmumukha ko dun. Like, I often post selfies on that account where I posted my Twitter letter, Fonade. Crazy talaga. Ito crazy. Ito na. Yan. Finish. And then, zoom in. Hajimari no. Ang unang kong reaction talaga, my first 3 reactions as an idol fan was, shit, ang ganda niya, number 1. Reaction number 2, tangina, kasing tangkad ko lang siya. Number 3, gago, ang ganda niya. Ayan, hi! Hi. Yan, this is the default face. I am now in 3D. Welcome, everybody. Welcome po. Peace. Crazy nun. Te, ang haba ng conversation namin to the point na nakakahiya na sa iba. Because, you know, we were the same height. Real. Hi, Sam and Brian. Welcome. So, what happened was, ayan nga, di ba, she was talking with someone. Blah. Bye-bye. And then when I approached her, she was still in the smiling. And then when she saw me, from the default face, she went, Yappa! Like she was smiling like, Yappa! Like with the smiley eyes, like this kind of eyes. And then covered him out. Like, Yappa! Like, Yappa, Lila da! And I was like, what? So yan, nakagano lang siya the entire time. Like, bro, it really is you. And I'm like, what? How did you know? Like, I haven't said anything yet. And then she was like, bro, I saw you from the stage. You were crying. You were crying your balls out. And I was like, yes, I was crying my balls out. Yes, I'm Lila Maria. Yes. Yun! Crazy talaga. Yeah, she was like smiling when she was covering her mouth. Like, the type of face that you would be in disbelief while smiling. Like, it's not capturing, but like, it's like, imagine this face, like with the hand. Ganaan. It was beaming. So after nun, edi ako ay gagged. I was still in shock that she recognized me. And then she kept thanking me for coming. Like, she probably said thank you 4 times. Like, honto da. She kept saying, honto ni, blah, 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 blah. Narinig ko kansya. Narinig ko arigato. Narinig ko parang, ano ba? Until now, like, imamade. Ganon. Sobrang keyword gaming. Like, I don't even remember the entire wording, the phrasing of whatever she said. But she kept saying thank you. Crazy, like 4 times. I had to stop her. I was like, no, I'm thanking you. Crazy. Crazy talaga. Crazy. This afternoon, I had to stop her. And then I gave her the gift. This is my gift and my letter to you, Nare. And she was like, thank you. I gave her polvoron and I gave her cacao. Because it's winter. And she might like it. So yun. And then, you know, the next day she asked me. I didn't even get to ask her shit because she kept asking me shit. She was like, Lila, do you still do idol activities? Are you still a VTuber? Are you still an idol VTuber? And I was like, eh? Why do you know? And she was like, duh, you mentioned it in the letter. Tangina! Bro, she remembers the whole fucking letter. Crazy. She was like, do you still do idol VTuber activities? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, she read and remembered the 16 pages. Oh, mismo. Crazy. Tangin natin, nakakaya yung conversation namin kasi nga, ang haba na nun. The first part of the conversation was her recognizing me and being shocked. Second part of the conversation was her thanking me and taking me for so long. And then her asking me about my other VTuber. And I was like, I'm kinda an idol VTuber, but I'm kinda also busy now. Because I am studying to be a doctor-ish. Ganaan. Tapos parang, suge! Ganun siya. Suge! Ganun. And then after that, she said this like whole phrase. She was like asking me when I got here. I was like, I came here like 3 days ago. Kinda. So parang siya, did you get here by Hikowoki? Tapos parang ako, Hikowoki tinande? Hikowoki tinani? Hikowoki wa nan desu ka? Sabi niya, Hikowoki is jet. Tapos siya ay nagsenyas ng ganon. Siya ay nagtipos. Jet! Hikowoki jet! And I was like, Hikowoki, plane! Yes, plane! Tapos yun, tawa na lang kami ng tawa. Tapos naiya na ako kasi may nakapila lang gusto ko mausap sa kanya. There was an entire whole ass line of people that wanted to talk to her. So nahiya na ako, 4 na parts na yun Our conversation was 4 parts now at this point. Private jet yarn. Kaya nga tingin sa akin mayaman. Lenny said like a research paper. Mismo! Para siyang ganon. Crazy talaga ni Nade. That was so crazy for me. And she made the idol tipos and then she went, Hikowoki jet! Ikaw mahiya? Oo, tinahiya pa ako sa lagay na yun. Crazy. Tapos ito, last part. Sabi ko, Nade, I know you're like a normal person now. Sabi ko sa kanya, is it okay to... Is it okay for you to sign my CD? E di siya, syempre ay tingin siya sa gilid. Because technically, it's illegal. Well, not illegal. It's frowned upon on. Kasi number one, siya ay normal na tao na. But before she was a normal person, her signatures are paid. As in, mahal, mahal. Number two, the event also did not have like a photo session. So, syempre, nakakahiya yun, di ba? And photo sessions usually have autographs. So, if there's no photo session, you don't get a photo, you don't get an autograph. Period. So, ako ay, tinanong ko siya. Like frankly, tinanong ko siya na parang, I bought my CD with me. I know, I'm not sure if there will be a signing event. Do you think there will be a signing event? Parang ganyan ang pagkakatanong ko. That was the way I asked it. She was like, oh yeah, there will not be a signing event, unfortunately, for this event. Like, there will be no photo session and signing event. Tapos, tingin siya sa paligid. But maybe I can sign it, you know? Tapos ako ay, okay lang ba? Parang ako ay, legit, okay lang ba? Sabi niya, technically, hindi ko alam. Piling ko bawal. Piling ko, hindi ko talaga sure. Siya ay hindi na talaga sure. Tapos ang huli niyang sinabi ay, mahay ka. At siya ay naghanap ng marker. Tapos sabi ko, pause. Ako ay may marker. Sabi niya, yes. Di nila malalaman na pinirmahan ko. So, she used my marker. She got my CD. And boom, boom, bakudan. Boom. Pirmado si tanga. Chen, 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 chen. Ten, 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 ten. After 10 years, I get my first ever autograph from my oshi. Because getting an autograph is kind of easy when you're in Japan, because every time you go to a live concert, you can get a picture with them and then they sign it and then you go home. But I have not done that shit for past 10 years. Showing off proof of the crime, walang hiya talaga. This is a family heirloom, yes. Yeah, it's like a cat doodle. This is her. Siyempre, alam niyo naman ang type ko. Ang type ko po ay long black hair. At very beautiful. Ganda. Cute. The autograph literally says, Nade-chan. Was it all worth it? It was all worth it. Worth it. Congratulations! Thank you, Pals! Thank you po! Thank you! And everyone, hi! 100%, 1000% worth, yes! Lila, when will you sign my merch? Hoy! May sign yung ano nyo ah! Everybody here has a signed Checky, right? Almost? Right? Like Jesus. Yeah, it was like meeting Jesus. So yan, after nito, syempre nahiya na ako. Sabi ko, gago, sinayin mo talaga. Sabi niya, okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Sabi ko, syempre ako thank you. Ako po thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you. Siya ay, no problem. Tapos syempre ako ay, see you on the second half. And she was like, okay. So ako ay umexit na. Fun. Let the goat Maria. I know, right? No, I only have the desk mat. What? kasi you bought from fourth wall, no? I want my trio painting signed by everybody. Aww! I'm sorry for you. I'm so happy. Thank you for being a member for 38 months. Oh my god, ang tagal na. Thank you, Lenny. Ang saya! I never thought this would happen in my lifetime. As in my letter, there was a tone of finality to it. It was like, in the next lifetime, we will meet. That. Aba, hindi niya alam. Magkikita sila ng 2026. Crazy! Ang funny pa dyan. Anyway, so yun na. Tapos na ang aming emotional conversation na napakahaba, right? Our long-ass emotional conversation ended. And so, after the first half, everybody has to exit the venue and then line up again outside. So ako, okay, I line up outside. Like a good girly. Pwede ba pag nakalipad ako dyan, sign mo yung desk mat? Paano? Alam nyo, okay lang sa akin. Pero paano? Sa event siguro? If I even get to star in an event, then maybe. I'm more than down. I'm just thinking the logistics of it. Pero yun, so ako ay lumabas. I lined up for the second half of the concert. And then while I was lining up, sabi ko, shit! Gago, ang lamig! Sabi ko, oh my god, it's so cold outside in Japan. And then I realized, oh my fucking god, I left my fucking coat in the venue. So si ate girl, so ate Lila Maria, me, the stupid, forgetful woman, went back to the venue. Siyempre, binati na naman ako ng buong banda at ninade. Sabi niya, oh, are you okay? Sabi ko, I'm so sorry. I left my coat. I did not mean this, I swear. I left my coat. Sorry. And tawa sila. Sabi nila, di lamig nun, gago. Sabi ko, opo, napakalamig po, opo. And then, kinuha ko na yung coat ko. Nagmadali na ako. I got my coat, I rushed. And then I went to the restroom. And then, when the restroom door opened, it was the drummer! It was Mr. Drummer Wingman-san. It was like, oh! It's Lila! Sabi ko, yes! I will use the restroom. Sabi niya, okay. So, essentially, I used the restroom after Mr. Drummer did. So, that's kind of rare. You know, it's kind of a blessing. Tapos, pagkaupo ko sa toilet, bago pa ako umihi, ay nahulog yung hair ribbon ko sa toilet. So, one of my ribbons has former piss water of Mr. Drummer. So, tawang-tawa na lang sa sarili ko na nangyari yun. Sabi ko, oh my God. Some people would want to have this ribbon. I do not necessarily want former piss water. But like, yeah. No. So ako ay nilaban ko siya kahit basa. At kinuskus ko. Kasi I did not want to be too weird about that. Lamig talaga niya though. It was in my pocket, so my pocket was wet then. I'm not selling it, bro. That is my Jirai K ribbon. But I'm just saying, the amount of luck that went through all of that. I was like, this is way too much, guys. This is way too much. So I washed it. I put it in my pocket. And then, I thank God for all of the extra interactions that I had. And then I went out of the venue. And ayan. So I lined up again for the second half of the concert. The weirdness makes it better. No! I do not want this power. Don't got you now. I think you ran out of luck by now. Kulang nila lang dapa ka sa harap nila. Te! Ito na yung huli kong swerte. So after that, ay, may dalawa pa wala yun. So after that, after the second half, the concert was officially over. And then Nadeshiko exited the stage. And then I was just talking with my friends at the back. I was like telling them where are they gonna go next, etc, etc. And then suddenly, Nadeshiko appeared. And then Nadeshiko was like, oh my god guys, I forgot to take a picture of us. So we have a picture of me, Nadeshiko, and the rest of the audience. Fun, fun! And then after that, she asked me and my friends to like come closer to the rest of the audience. Kasi may sasabihin daw siya. Sabi niya, look forward to something in December. She told us to look forward to something in December. And I was like, oh my god, it's her birthday in December. I don't have money for that. Hindi ko alam kung anong balak niya sa December. Kung siya ba ay magiging idol uli, kung siya ay kakanta ba uli, kung siya ay may kakakarir, siya ay magde-debut ng whatever. I don't know what she has planned. What she has planned for December. Pero ako I wanna go, but realistically speaking, no. Babalik ka sa Japan sa December. Yun nga, my visa is not multiple entry. And as we all know, the Prime Minister of Japan wants to make it harder. Single entry nila ako na yan eh. So, depende. Crazy nung sa visa though. I applied my visa in October. I got my visa like December 30-ish. Crazy. I really did not know I was gonna go to Japan until like late December. So sobrang ikli lang ng planning period namin. Travel to Japan is hard, yeah. And especially in December, bro. The airplane tickets around December are like 30,000 pesos. Hindi ako RK. 20k pa nga lang nung January, mahal na ako. And yung 2024 kong trip, halos sponsored yun. So crazy nun. Crazy. So yun. Sabi niya, look forward to December. Sabi ko, ako ay tap out. I told my friends, I'm probably gonna have to tap out on this one, but if you guys get any news, feel free to update me. And they were like, okay. So yun, edi yun, uwian na. Thank you. I was doing my thanks to everybody. Tapos, edi yan, we exited the venue, and then I met up with my sister after like a few minutes of roaming around alone. Technically, I roamed around with my friends first, and then I roamed alone after. And then, after that, my sister and I, we went to get churros near the station. And then, while I was buying churros, my sister was like, wait, Lila, is that Nade behind us? And then I look back, and it was Nade and the entire band. They were bringing the luggage somewhere. I don't know if they were going to the station or if they were going to a nearby parking lot. Tas siya ay, Nade was like, Lila, bye-bye! Lila, bye-bye! Lila, bye-bye! Maganon siya. Ako ay, oh my god. Crazy. Ako naman ay, bye-bye! Itterasai! Arigatou gozaimasu! Thank you! Thank you so much! Crazy. Pati pa uwi, nadaanan ko siya. So, kailangan ko mag-ingat-ingat. Guys, I need to take care of myself for the rest of the year because I legit ran out of luck. Nakita ko sila at ang buong banda niya. Nakakatakot. How many times have you seen her? Exactly. I saw her for like 2 extra times compared to everybody else. Yeah, I had such a good experience. Not only with Nade, But like the community there was so kind. I forgot to mention it, but during the second half of the concert, I wasn't in the main character position anymore. I was kind of like on the side. I was now on the side of the venue. Tapos sa harap ko, in front of me, were a group of titas. Were a group of onesans. They were like vibing to the songs. Ano sila? I think they were a fan of the dude that was playing bass. That's why they went to the event. So syempre sayaw-sayaw sila ganun. Party, party! Party, party, party! Tapos nakita nila ako sa likod ko. And when they saw me behind them, the onesans were like, "Eh! You're so small! Go in front! Now!" Sila ay... They gently pushed me. "Go to front! It's okay!" Iyo, iyo! Parang sila ay... Ano yun? I forgot the way they said it in Japanese. They were like, "Don't mind us. We like this side. We like this corner." They were like, "We like this corner of the venue. Don't mind us. This is the tita's corner. You can go in front." So yun, kami ay nagpalit ng pwesto. At hinarap nila ako. At ako ay... gagged. Ako ay... in awe of everything around me. Yeah, they pushed me to the front. Legit nga. They all love me. And even while I was talking with the dude that messaged me, diba, they were nice people. Cause the original dude that messaged me about the event, he was a fan of Nadi's group too. And then he came with a female friend. And then, so the three of us talked at the exit of the venue after the concert and all. And then there were like 3 oji-sans on the way out. They greeted me. They were like, "Otsukare-sama deshita." And I was like, "Otsukare-sama deshita." And then every single time, I would ask my Japanese friends, I would be like, "Was that your friend?" And they were like, "No, I don't know that person." And I was like, "Is it normal to say otsukare-sama deshita to everybody in the venue after the concert?" And they were like, not really. You usually say it to like the people you know from the venue, kinda." And I was like, "Do you think they were telling otsukare-sama deshita to you? To me?" And they were like, "They're probably saying otsukare-sama deshita to you." And I'm like, "Oh, it was addressed to me." Okay. So ako po ay na special treatment. Ako po ay si Nadeshiko no Philippine fan. As their words. So yun. So okay, nag-tweet after ng event. I tweeted after the event. I was like, "Thank you for everybody's warm accommodation. Oh my god, I had so much fun at the concert. Blah, 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 blah." Tapos may oji-san. There's an uncle that replied to me in my Japanese Twitter. They replied to me in my Japanese Twitter. They were like, "Ah, I wish I could have talked to you more. I only got to do a little greeting." And I was like, "Oh my gosh. You're one of the dudes that said otsukare-sama deshita at the exit, didn't you?" And he was like, "Yes, that was me." And I was like, OMG. So ako nga. So it was me. Alam ko malaki ulo ko. But at that moment, I did not think of that at all. Like usually, my ego is like off the charts. But in that day of the concert, I was like, I am small tiny girl. Do not perceive me. Yeah, I've been adopted by the entire community, bro. Legit. Did you know? Did you know? Even my concert tickets, the concert tickets were like a big favoritism thingy. As Nadi-chan's strongest soldier Philippines chapter. Ang nangyari, I also kept winning over there. At first, I didn't think I would be able to go too. Cause, aside from the visa, agawan sa ticket. The tickets, people were fighting over it. Ang bilis niya nag-sold out. They sold out very easily. And while I was struggling to buy, I couldn't buy the tickets from the app because the app was like region locked and my VPN was wonky. And then I was like, I messaged a dude. I messaged a dude that initially chatted me. I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. I don't think I can go. I couldn't get tickets because the app is not available in my country and I took too long to troubleshoot. Syempre ako sad ako nun. Parang, hi, no ticket. Sad. Kanasi. Tapos si dude went, no. You will get ticket. I will chat drummer about the situation. I will chat drummer and ask if overseas buyers can buy outside of the app. Anong nangyari? Boom! Nag-DM sa akin ang drummer at ang sinabi, I reserved a ticket for you for part 1 and part 2. Just pay at the counter when you get to the venue. Ako ay, oh my God. Oh my God. What? Ayun po ang nangyari, ladies and gentlemen. Legit, I was spoiled all throughout the event. Crazy. Crazy yun, crazy. Crazy levels. VIP talaga. Totoo. Teka. Papakita ko sa inyo pa. Nakakaloka. Teka, palitan natin yung ano. I will show you. This was the chat. That's so crazy. Let me just censor my name. My legal name. Lagyan natin Lila. Nakakatakot. They were like, thank you for your support. Teka, save natin. Nireserve talaga nila para sa akin. Nakakatakot. Konnichiwa! Thank you for contacting me. We reserved a ticket for part 1 and part 2 under Lila Maria. You can pay on the same day of the venue. You can just line up at the back and then it should be okay. Para hindi daw unfair. But on the day of the event, they didn't even put me in the back. They were like, oh, go here. Initially, they were like, I reserved you tickets, but you have to line up at the back, okay? Just to make sure everybody with seating gets seated. But at the day of the event, they were like, no, come here. Come here. At ayun. How much did you prepare for this? The two halves of the event were like 8K yen total. So tama lang, it's like kind of like a normal concert ticket price. Like how much is that in pesos? 2.5K pesos? In total, the two tickets were 8K. 3,000 pesos. There we go. Worth it. Legit, I got so spoiled. I got so spoiled. It's insane. She's gonna forget about us and live in Japan with her idol. No. Pero alam nyo, a little reflection I had on the way home, there was a weird feeling of like catharsis that came with going to the event. Parang that was where I realized, like after all this time, parang crazy. Like I can finally like close this idol enjoying chapter. Like, even though I was not born in Japan, even though I don't get to actively engage in idol stuff, like, I got to experience it once. And I think I'm happy with that. Parang ganoon. That kind of feeling. Parang it's up to me to do whatever. Like, from here onwards. Idol arc is over? No, more of like the idol enjoyer arc is over. Like, hindi na ako actively yearning. Parang nasabi ko na lahat ng gusto ko sabihin sa kanya. Kaya hindi ko siya nakamusta kung kamusta ba trabaho niya. I didn't get to ask her job, bro. Because she kept asking me how I was doing. Katawa siya. I did not get to ask her at all because she kept interviewing me. She was like, oh, how long are you staying? Oh, since when did you stay here? When did you arrive? Did you go for a plane? Are you still an idol? Crazy. Oo, ako ay na-closure ng malala. Iyak ako eh. I was crying on the way home. Because I went home alone. Because I had to go to classes. That will be for your next visit. Ulul! I wonder, in Lila's lifetime, what can even top this moment for her? Te, wala. Ito na siguro yun. The peak of my quarter life. Not even my youth. Kasi iba ang... The peak of my youth is different from my peak of the quarter life. You got the best possible way to cap off this area of the hobby. Diba? I hope nothing gets to see you sing one day. Alam niyo ba, in my letter for my oshi, everybody, in my letter for my oshi, I told her, this is my VTuber account. I told her, I stream at Lila Maria. Kaya ako nag-retweet. That's the reason why I retweeted the Fua cover. Because if you guys all remember the Fua MV, that was her in the MV, right? That's why I retweeted it. I was like, kung makikita niya to, sana malaman niya siya yung babaeng mahaba buhok sa cover. So, yun. I don't know if she subscribed. Sabi ko naman sa kanya, alam mo, you're a pro idol, and I know professional idols don't interact with their fans at all. For good reasons. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave this here. Like, this is my account. Feel free to stalk me. You are welcome. Ganoon. Ganoong level. Yun yung naman letter ko. Sabi ko, Lila Maria. I'm Lila Maria. Imagine seeing her here. I think you would die. Bro, I would pass out. She's gonna see all of our weirdness. Exactly. Anyari sa peak of your youth. Ang peak of my youth ay ang pagiging idol fan. You're saying there's a small chance she's here? Super duper small chance. In the event that she understood the spelling of Lila Maria in Romaji, and in the event that she can actually type it out. Kasi sure ako binas niya yung letter. Because she's crazy. I'm sure she read the letter. Like, I thought she would have read my first ever letter, like, nonchalantly. But the fact that she still remembers, like, everything, even APA citing it in APA. So, yun, I'm sure she knows that I'm a VTuber and that my account is Lila Maria. But I don't know when she will search for it. Pero yun, Roko Nana. Ambot. Best chance we got, she would be a lurker here. Yeah, exactly. Ganun lang siya. She chill like that. So yun, shout out natin na Desko. Desko-san. Kita ko na talaga to ne. Kore. Kono haisin de kite nara. What do I say? If you're listening to this stream, ano ba? I want to tell you that I hope you have a nice job. この配信で聞いてなら言いたいことがあります。私いい仕事にように。My conveni level Japanese, bro. You made Stinky Girl happy with your presents. Exactly. She's gonna see a post about Mayor Milk. Oh my god, ang gatas ni Yorme. I love you, Pakis. Nani-chan, too. Mwah. I can't stay for long. Enjoy the long night, boys. Thank you, Palladium. Thank you for coming. Oo nga, not 12:30 na. Yeah, good night. Also, hi, Jan Jan. If she sees my post about Mayor Milk, I'm gonna laugh. And about the goth girl, I'm gonna laugh. Ay, pero totoo yan, though. I complimented somebody on the way to school. Stritigan lang ako. Te, sana binaon na lang ako sa lupa. For context, I made a tweet the other day. I was like, I complimented somebody on the way to school because they were wearing like a goth outfit. Like with the fishnet stockings, with the goth eyeliner, with a really loose off sleeve gray shirt and all that. So sabi ko, ate, ang cute po ng suot nyo. And actually may excuse me pa yun eh. Ate, excuse me po, ang cute po ng suot nyo. Ganon ang pagkakasabi ko. Tapos ang sabi ni ate ay, siya ay tumingin sa kanyang friends. Tapos tumingin uli sa akin. Like, with the concerned eyebrows. Tapos ako ay, sige po, struck mo na ako. Te, sinusuntok ko sarili ko habang tumatakbo. Like, oh my God, ba't ko ginawa yun? Oh my God. Te, oh my God, oh my God. They were double checking if they know you from somewhere. Di ko alam. Awan, baka. Basta ako. I wanted to bury myself in the ground after that. Mas kabog ka daw. Te, naka-uniform lang ako nun. I was in a med school uniform then. I returned to form. They can tell your OG Sansol. I wasn't even like catcalling them. Pero yun nga, maybe it was an unsolicited compliment. Unsolicited compliment. Technically, I said excuse me, but that doesn't mean they're open to compliments. You know? Te, nakakahiya talaga kasi... for the past like few months, there's been like a lot of girls on the way to school, on the way to home, that I kind of want to compliment, but I never got to compliment them. And then this January, I was like, in hopes of improving my social skills that have kind of died over the course of med school, I want to compliment people more. Tapos yung ba naman yung unang result ng aking attempt? And that's the result of my first ever attempt in complimenting somebody, a stranger. Tang ina, hindi na mauulit ever again. Yeah, the second hand embarrassment. Oh my God. Yeah, they went stranger danger. I wonder why they were so weirded out. I don't know either. Either I stumbled on my words and I was not clear with what I said, or maybe they were confused on who I was complimenting. Because one of the other girls also looked nice, but I was complimenting not her. I don't know. Or maybe they were just weirded out in general. To be fair, there's a lot of reasons why they were weirded out with me, or why they made that face. But I still wanna chill out on the compliment. Maybe it was so sudden. It was sudden. I was crossing the street. I saw them, and I said, "Ate, excuse me po. Ang cute po ng suot niyo." ... Ayun. So, yun po, ladies and gentlemen. Fun naman siya. Could be worse. True. Could be very, very, very worse. Yun po ang aking kwento. I have more chances to socialize. Alam niyo ba, in my med school friend group, even though I don't open up a lot, we did a vulnerability ranking. They were like, "Oh, I think Lila Maria is the most vulnerable, like most open in the friend group." And I'm like, "Oh wow, I'm improving. I used to completely isolate when I have problems." So, hindi ko naman dahan-dahan ang aking social skills ay bumabalik. Because I really don't know how to interact with people my age outside the internet. On the internet, I'm so good at socializing. But when you put me like IRL, it's like... This was after Japan. They felt your age and they said, "Why are they calling me ate?" Any details you can share about the charity event early January? We got a sponsor! Creepy guy who looks like a girl trying to pick up chicks on the street. Hindi ah. Nakapalda ko eh. Ako ay full-blown woman nun. But before the Japan trip, I had a charity event. That's why I was so busy. Yeah, I ran out of love after the Japan trip. But before the Japan trip, I went to the same mountains I went to last year. We gave gifts and food to 116 children. And then we gave them chocolate. We gave them hygiene kits. We taught them how to wash their hands. It was fun. It all went according to plan, even though some parts of the program were like terribly planned out. But even though they were crammed, all of them went really well. For my committee, specifically the food committee, everything went smoothly. The food for the children was delivered like around 4 a.m. at the meetup place on time, and the children enjoyed the food. So yun, super duper happy. Logto na ako, Lila. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Good night po. Thank you, Cabbage, for staying. Thank you po. Thank you po, and good night, ha. Yeah, a lot of happy kids. I wish I could show videos, but it has the company name on it. One of the companies we emailed sponsored us. I'm really so happy. And then yun, lots of cute children. We had to ride a boat going to the school. We rode a van and then a boat. So it was a very far ride from Manila. Tapos, we did lots of games. I was so tired though. Like in the middle of the event, I slept at the side. Like I didn't even get to watch the children do their games. I was like... I was passed out on the side. Like typical backstage member. Tapos ginising na lang ako nung nung speech na. They woke me up when it was the closing remarks. So I slept like a good 1 hour? Yes, I slept for a good 1 hour. No, I will not dox myself. Yun. That's fun. They gave us free chocolates too. After the event. Yeah, job well done. And the fact that I could sleep peacefully, crazy. Because the call time for the event, we met up at a fast food chain near me at around 3:30 a.m. And the call time was 3:30 a.m. 4 a.m. we departed. Actually, 4:10 a.m. we departed. Because one of our members was 10 minutes late. Yun. So, of course, for me to reach the fast food chain at 3:30 a.m., I had to wake up at 2:30 a.m. But that day, I slept like around 12 a.m. for last minute ironing out of the event. So, yun. Kaya ako nakatulog sa mismong event. Oh, see? Even remembering it makes me sleepy. Ano pa ba? What were the other highlights of my trip? Tawag dito? I went to Ueno Zoo. I love Ueno. I rub Ueno. Oh my gosh. I saw a giraffe for the very first time. Have you guys seen a giraffe? Ever? I saw a giraffe. Also, good night, Eman. Thank you for the yaps, Lila. Really happy for you. Thank you po, Eman. Thank you for coming over. Good night po. It's morning, right? You just woke up, right? Good morning and have a good rest of your day. And before we end the stream, let me show you some of the animals that I saw. Ang dami kakaibang hayop doon, nakakatuwa. We also saw... Ito. It's a video apparently. I only have a video of the giraffe. I also saw an elephant. And I saw bears. The bears look kind of stressed. Madami din kakaibang hayop dito. Wala nga lang sa zoo. Fuck you! That was so real. Teka, lower the volume a little bit in case the volume is loud. Let me just check if this is safe. And if it... Ayan, okay. Okay. Look at this. Ay, why is it horizontal? This is the giraffe. She ate. Fluffy murder machines that love honey. The giraffes. And the bears. I'm going to Japan in 2027. I'll try to remember Ueno. Bro, I love Ueno so much. There's so much places to go to Ueno. Ueno is like, if I were to compare Ueno to a place in the Philippines, Ueno is kind of like Luneta. Because Ueno, you have Ueno Zoo, you have the Tokyo Metropolitan Museum, you have a whole lot of museums, and then there's always like in Ueno Park, there's ano ba? Lagi may pista doon. There's always a festival there-ish where people sell food. So, you can have a really nice food trip over there. And then, there's also Ameyoko Market, which is basically a small area in Ueno for traditional goods and traditional izakaya-style restaurants. Legit, Ameyoko Market is full of like Ting Japan. Ganoon. Teka. The shopping street's also nice. Right? I love Ueno. Ueno is like... I've been to Ueno twice. I haven't explored... I've probably only explored like 10% of it. Yeah, it's so nice. And another reason why I'm low-key attached to Ueno is because my oshi... I oshi hand, by the way, I'm sorry. I oshi hand my Hololive oshi from Suisei to Raden after quite a while. I still love Suisei, but I think Raden needs my support more. So I changed my oshi from Suisei to Raden of Riglos. And Raden funded the Tale of Genji rehabilitation measures for the Tokyo Metropolitan Museum. Yeah. And next time I wanna go there for her. You're screenshotting this. Yeah. I hope you enjoy. I hope you get to go there. You know, any place you go there, I think you'd have a good time. I think if there's anything you should avoid in Ueno, it's probably the Museum of Western Art, just because you already live in Europe. Like, you don't need to go to Ueno for the Museum of Western Art. You can just go to Belgium. I'll be going to Japan, but in Fukuoka. Ooh! I was confused who you meant and you said Riglos. Yeah! I don't even know her last name. Ju Faten? I forgot her last name. I just called her Raden. Fake fan. Teka. Where are the pictures? That's like going to USA to eat Jollibee. Kaya nga, don't go there, ha? Lenny, don't go to Museum of Western Arts in Ueno, okay? Asan na yun? Did I have a picture of the festival? Oh, no, I don't. Raiden ba? Isn't her name Raden? Without the I? I mean, that's how they romanized it. Raden Riglos. Uy, Raden! Loko mo ko eh. Juhute Raden. Makaalala mo si Raiden Shogun. Teka, asan na? May picture pa ba ako? Teka, tinan ko nga to. Is this safe to show? Oh no, it has my face on it. Ano pa ba? What can I show? We didn't get to see the pandas. Legend Ueno Zoo has an aquarium of sorts. So not only did we get to see land animals, we also got to see sea animals. And I finally realized the difference between turtle and tortoise. Turtle is for sea, and they have fin-like arms, while tortoise have elephant-like feet. Again, turtles have fish-like fins, while tortoises have elephant-like feet. And I learned that there. So crazy. Super crazy. Medical school student, by the way. I didn't know! There'll be an Uma Musume restaurant collab nationwide and I'm so going for it. Oh! OMG, Uma Musume tourism. When immigration asks, why are you going to Japan? What are you here for? I am here for Uma Musume. All I know about Raden is I think Kiara said something like, smoking isn't very idol-like, and it convinced her to quit smoking. Yeah, exactly. She's not smoking anymore. African or Asian elephant? We saw just the Asian elephants. Apparently, they also have African elephants, but like, they were kind of like out of service or something. Like they were chilling? I think we only saw the Asian elephants. How about Tutel? Germ, I want you to know this message in particular was funny to me because I remembered I read it in your voice. How about Tutel? Yeah, they were off duty. Bro, I wish I could show you the picture of the aquarium, but the reflection is too strong. Wait. This is a funny animal that I want to show everybody. Is it this one? It should be this one, right? There's a rat that's called bunny kangaroo. Tama ba? Is it a bunny kangaroo? Yeah. There is a rat in Japan called Japan in Africa. Naka-maintenance. There's a rat in Japan called brush-tailed rat kangaroo. Now what the hell that mean? Look at this. I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna show it to you guys. Look at this. Look at this rat. It will jump. Silly ass looking rat. Look again. That's the capybara that had an affair with the kangaroo, right? I don't know. They call it a brush-tailed... Ano yung full name? Brush-tailed rat kangaroo. It's so silly. Is it a jerboa? I don't know what a jerboa is. Ah! Maybe. Maybe it's the same family. It's what Doobie is. Oh! Look, it's so silly. The first time I saw the rat before I took a video, I actually screamed at the top of my lungs. I was like, ah! Ang cute though. It's so silly. A rat from a horror art house film with that lighting. Right? Because all of the animals over there are low-key sensitive to light. Kaya ganyan yung ilaw nila. Nakakatawa. It's giving illegal zoo. Ano pa? What else can I show everybody? I had a lot of good local food. I'm really happy that this time around, because I didn't have a lot of adults around me that were sensitive with food. I got to try so many weird food in Japan. I ended up eating like a salmon pie, like a salmon sashimi pie, and I was expecting it to taste like salmon sashimi, but for some reason it ended up tasting like creamy macaroni salad. I ate natto. Fugu, I don't know what fugu is. Ano yun? Tadaki? Salmon tadaki. Ah, it's called tataki. Yeah, they are nocturnal, so the lighting is probably so the rat would be active. Otherwise, it would be hiding if it had daylight. Yeah, there was an entrance there that said, "Welcome to the world of darkness." That was the entrance to the rest of the place for them animals. Eto, let me send it to me. Fugu, I don't know what fugu is. Pufferfish. Oh no, I didn't. We didn't. Isn't fugu expensive? This is the picture of the Pongos. The entrance. You are right. It says here, Yokoso. Yoru no sekaie. Welcome to the world of darkness. Yeah. And then I took a photo of it and I was like, this is just the Philippines. Asan na yun? Let me show you the picture of the freaking salmon tataki. Mukha siyang masarap. It looked really good. But it just tasted like creamy macaroni salad. Which I was so disappointed in. Natto was okay. I already kind of knew what natto tasted like. Chuni animals. Yes, they're very chuni coated. Lahat sila nga. All of them had like red and black colors. That was the only colors you could see inside. Ito pa. This is salmon tataki. How did you get creamy macaroni from raw sushi? I think the tataki, this one, salmon tataki, it was made out of mayonnaise. Raw salmon and mayonnaise. A lot of mayonnaise. So it ended up tasting like creamy macaroni salad. Like the type of macaroni salad you would eat on Christmas in the Philippines. That kind of creamy macaroni salad. Ano pa ba? Just like the tuna salad, but they put raw salmon. Yeah, that one. Yeah, they love mayo for some reason. But fugu we did not get to try. I got to taste 3 types of alcohol while I was in Japan. Ano nga yun? The first one I got to try was Dase 45. And then... Teka, I took a photo of it. But there's too many... I have way too many photos. And then as the name airport. I also made friends in the airport. By the way. Teka. But let me show the alcohol first. The Sai 45, Ishi, Zuchi, and these two. Teka. These two are the sakes that I tried. And then I also tried beer during the concert. Kasi kailangan mo bumili ng drink sa concert. You need to buy drinks for the concert that I attended. So I bought me pale ale. Pale ale Japan. I forgot the brand though. Shogeki? Unagi is just like milkfish. Oh, I think I was able to taste mackerel. Yeah, I was able to taste mackerel as well in Japan. And pale ale. It was craft beer. I had my last cup of alcohol before I flew to Japan. Do I have a picture of it? I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, there we go. If I have any airport recommendations, I would recommend this fried chicken. It's extremely big. And I had the time of my life eating it. I'm curious about Japanese beer. I didn't get to finish it. Because I think I bought the beer at the first half of the concert because you get to get 2 drinks for the concert, for the first half and then for the second half. I got the beer for the first half. Hindi ko siya naubos sa sobrang kabado ko. I only got to drink like half. It was good, but maybe I'm just a Red Horse enjoyer. Ano siya? It wasn't warm. I don't know how to describe it. I think it was a refreshing type of beer. The type of beer that you would wanna drink in the summer, but not in the winter. No, technically the bottle was cold. The bottle was iced, you know. The bottle was cold, but like the actual drink, if you drink it up, it makes you feel refreshed. And not necessarily like warm. If that makes sense. Basta it was it feels like a drink that would be easy to drink in the summer. Ganon. Parang siyang matuli sa lalamunan. I'm not good at describing alcohol. Pero yun. Ganaan siya. I think I would like to try the pale ale again in the summer. Yeah, chilled. Yes. Yan. And then... where did I send the picture? Oh my god. Let me show a picture of the alcohol, the sake. Unfortunately, I didn't get the bottle though because they didn't serve it with the bottle. This one. This is Japanese Taiwanese style chicken. And one of the other sakes that I tried. The one that is not the say... Gagong laki naman ang picture na to. The one that's not the say 45. I met friends at the airport. I made friends with the Feng Shui master and a couple, an OFW couple who worked somewhere in the Norway area. Like Greenland area. Yan! Charan! I recommend this if anybody gets to go to Narita Terminal 3. This chicken is so good. The alcohol, the Safe 45 was definitely better. I had so much fun with the alcohol though. While I was studying, because I had to study too while I was in Japan, by the way, because I missed some classes. I also bought some alcohol. That's where I tried my first ever Japanese sake, and it was really good. I go eat dinner. Take care. Thank you for coming, Lenny. Good evening and have a good rest of your dinner, okay? Good rest of your evening. Good night po. Let me show you guys. Also, I only fell for one tourist trap, chat. I only realized it after a while. But yakiniku like is cheaper in the Philippines. For reasons that I don't understand. I don't know if meat is actually cheaper in the Philippines than it is in Japan. But yakiniku likes small serving in Japan is equivalent to the yakiniku like medium serving in the Philippines. So that was shocking to me. Because I was like, I ordered a small in Japan and it ended up being smaller than the small of yakiniku like Philippines. If that makes sense. TLDR, Japan's servings are smaller than the Philippines. And I'm like, wow. So yun. The rice size and yakiniku like are the same for all sizes. I guess, but the amount of meat is not the same. They probably adjusted the price to accommodate the purchasing power of the Filipinos. Baka! Either that, or meat is just more accessible to us. I think mas similar lang sa US servings ang meat natin kaysa sa Japanese. Maybe we have more similar US servings. Probably. I mean prices. Yeah, but that's this is my tip to everybody. If you're going to Japan and you're going to eat yakiniku, I think you might as well eat yakiniku like in the Philippines. And you should go try another yakiniku store in Japan. Kasi na-shock ako. Like, nabusog naman ako-ish. I was like 7 out of 10. Full? Ganon. When you in Japan and ang mahal na ba? Sakto lang. Prices were okay as somebody who always ate out Our savings are bigger since we have more space for pork and beef. Like more space for cattle. I'd eat at Yoshinoya over there though. I did not go to eat at Yoshinoya. I did not go to Japan to eat at Yoshinoya. Though, during my first trip to Japan, I ate a lot of sukiya. Like, I think I ate at sukiya like 3 times. But to be fair, that was the preference of the adults I was with. So, valid. Pero yun, ano ba? My first meal was the one I tweeted on Twitter. By the way, my first meal in Japan, it was a very rundown store. Is sukiya meat as well? Sukiya is kind of like Marugami udon style menu. Like you have udon, you have gyudon, you have curry, you have fish. Ganon. Yeah. That's how sukiya is like in Japan. And then this is our meal in the rundown. What do you call this? Rundown shop near us. Ang daming ulam mo. They saved us more than they did at Yabu. Japan got this complete meal even though you pay for more. Very satisfying. Right? Yeah, no, it was a really rundown store. Like the front was kind of shady. But then I convinced my sister, nah, let's go eat over here. Kasi the menu for the place was very simple. Teka. The menu was just like this. Like, it was just a door. And then, on the door, there was a menu. Ito siya, oh. Ganyan, lunch menu. Rosukatsu. Hirikatsu. Katsudon. Yeah. Lila, if you wanna save money in Japan at night, look forward to the bento stores after 5 p.m. The prices get half. We went to the supermarket to buy fish bento at night time. It's not that rundown. No, but relative to the places besides them, because they were like next to really fancy cafes, sila ay simple. Sobrang simple lang ng ganyan lang. That was the only indication that they had to show that they were a actual restaurant. It was so good. So good. Like, I would come back there just for the tonkatsu. From an EN content creator case in Japan. He's a Japanese citizen that grew in the West. They ate pizza with his wife in a restaurant, and then the waiter discouraged them to eat the whole pizza, but they could. Lila na kapag Japan ka lang, rundown na. Imagine your local karinderya. Ayun talaga ang rundown. Lila, what was your fit when you ate at these places? I only wore jiraike for the concert. And then for the rest, I wore normal clothes. Like, I tried to wear my thicker dresses in Japan. So, ako po ay makapal mukha at nag-dress po ako. Hindi ako nagpantalon. I only wore pants, jogging pants when I was gonna sleep. And then, I wore cute clothes. Like, I have dresses here in the Philippines that I don't get to actually wear. Sobrang init. So, yun, that was what I wore in Japan. Hehe. Like, sweaters that were cute. Then I matched them with skirts. And then I matched them with the fleece stockings so that my legs would be very, very warm. So, yun. Kaya ka pala nakilala. Opo, ako po ay naka-El Jiray ng concert. At siya ay Yappa, bibida. Did the locals think you were also a local? Many times! Many times! And I had to always tell them, ano, sumimasen. Nihongo. History kudasai. Okay, parang, mo ichido. Yukkuri de. Hanaste kudasai. I was like, please say it slowly. Sabi ko, Nihongo ga少しだけ知ってます。本当にすみません。At ako ay yeah, I got the Philippine Gin card. I got asked if I was half though. Like probably 3 times. I had a cute interaction at the train station. Cause on the way home, it was around 5:40 a.m. So I was riding one of the first few trains. And there weren't a lot of people. And I didn't buy my train station ticket going back to the airport. Because I wanted to try buying it live with the staff. Tapos ako ay bumili ako ng Skyliner ticket. I bought a Skyliner. Skyliner is a train that is essentially like P2P from the airport to wherever you are. So I bought a Skyliner ticket. Tapos gets ko may instruction. I got the instructions but then an error appeared. And then after 5 days of staying in Japan, I successfully asked help for the train in full Japanese. I was like, sumimasen. Ano, 703 de ikitai desu kedo, error ga arimashita. And they were like, oh, what error? And then I showed them the picture. I took a picture of it. And they were like, oh, okay. And then, while they were teaching me, I was also asking questions on how to operate it. Basta parang, you need 2 tickets. Ganoon. And usually, you would have an easier time if you buy via Klook. But I wanted to learn how to use the kiosk just in case the next time we don't get to buy on Klook, for example. So yeah, now I know how to buy on Klook. And now I know how to buy a ticket by myself. Hey. You really are that meme. You like cute dresses but you only live in Southeast Asia. And then there's a picture of Jirai Onna that is sweating. Yes! That meme is me. I have so many clothes that I can't wear in the Philippines. Half height! When you insult my height, you insult Nadi height. Wala bang lumabas na call help button? Is there no call help button and then the staff from nowhere will appear? No, and the kiosk for the Skyliner was next to the staff window. Though I had that happen to me, the JR line pop-up staff, like in 2024. That's fun though. Like, I don't know if, I think, you know the difference of when the Japanese are just being kind because they are taught to be polite and kind. But that dude was so enthusiastic to help me. Like he was like, okay, let me know again if there's an error, okay? Like really, let me know. It's okay. Like he was wording it like that and I was like, wow, I love you na. Bayad niya sobra. And then when I got in, I let him know. I was like, kaimashita! Hontoni arigatou gozaimasu! And he was like, yay! He was like, kiyotsukete kudasai ne! Itterashai! I like it when my suke gets an error because I like calling for the staff. Yeah, that's the thing in Japan, guys. When you ride a JR line and then there's an error, you usually buy a ticket from a kiosk and then there's an error button, and then you click the error button. And then when you click the error button, suddenly, next to the kiosk, there's a window that goes, "Hi! Do this ka." They go like, "Hi, what's the problem?" Like they suddenly appear out of nowhere when you click the call for help button. Yeah. I got my first Suica card too. Oh yeah, it's a C. I got the first tourist Suica card just this year. Because I didn't get the Suica card last year. Because I didn't think I would return, you know. But I got a Suica card! And I'm so happy! Super duper happy! Ayun, ano pa ba? What else do I wanna show? So we went to Ginza for the stationery. Because my sister is a big fan of stationery. Did you leave 1k yen? No, I only got the tourist Suica card that expires in 28 days. Para lang matry ko. I collected Suica, Pasmo, and ICO card for no reason. All three? You know what? I will not judge. You know? There's a lot of things that I've done in my life that are very judgeable. But Suica, Pasmo, and ICO card, I will not judge you for that. Someday I would do well in life to be able to go to Japan. Bro! I believe you will be able to do well in Japan. Well enough to go to Japan. I trust, Mr. Christian. I trust. I think the only reason why they let me in was because my dad had a job. If I did not have a guarantor, if I did not beg my dad to let me borrow his bank certificate, he'd be like, nah. the embassy would be like, nah. I think my sister has the Suica card, the real green one. Because she visited Osaka. Aren't the cards like seasonal? I think it's like the beep card, Sen, where some of the beep cards have like different designs depending on where you purchased them. Oh, look at this. I wanted to buy this, by the way. Abang na lang ng piso sale. Exactly. Chris, don't worry. My total expenses in Japan were around like, excluding the flight ticket, this everything, the food, accommodation, I spent like 35k? Ganoon. Teka, let me save this one. Look at this chat. It's official. Silence Suzuka Sake. Kahit tayo na. I wanted to buy it. But I didn't have enough space in my luggage by the time I saw it. My main issue is that I will definitely get lost with my anime meme level ni Hongo and superhuman ability to get lost. It's never too late to learn tourist Japanese. Don't worry. If I survived, you will survive. Could it also be because you stayed with a friend? Probably because I had my sister with me. Sister and her friend. And my sister's friend is a doctor. Well, they are a dentist. They were like, oh, okay. In your opinion, Lila, what if people like me and Chris go to Japan with no guide and equipped with just Google Maps and translator? How fucked are we? I'd say you'd be fucked on the first day, but on the next few days, you'd probably survive. Yeah. You guys would survive, like, after the first day. Because my sister, Because I had to go home early, right? Because I went home before Monday, and my sister and her friend stayed there until Wednesday. And then when I was away, they were able to navigate na. There's no English letters over there, no. The train stations, luckily, there are. All of the train stations in Tokyo, they have English letters. So if you're in Tokyo, you will be safe. Not sure about Osaka though. There are English letters, even Chinese. Yeah, some English but largely JP. So you need glasses. Sometimes the English text is small. You need 20/20 vision. Eh, what does ohisashiburihu mean? Ohisashiburihu. Yasumi fuck. The song I have is silver with green. She gave it back when she got home from JP after 3 years of working. Oh, that's so cool. Also, welcome back, Lenny. Yeah, the characters sake are really expensive. I forgot the price of this one. I think it was like above 8k pesos. 8k yen. You gotta visit Osaka then, Nana, so you get rushed by a deer. Do you really see a deer in the wild in Osaka? I wanna see a deer. This is a picture of the bear that I saw. But the bear, the bear in also is kind of like stressed looking. Like they look so stressed and I feel bad for them. So this is the only decent picture I have. Do you still have the Pecora plum wine, Riwa? I finished it. I have the bottle. My mom took care of the bottle. But it's finished. It is down to the last drop. Not even last drop. There is no longer any last drop left. Oh, the deer is in Nara. And when you buy deer crackers, every deer within a meter of you gets alerted and run towards you. Oh my god. Do I want that? Oh, sashi brief. La, that's so uncle. Isn't that such an uncle joke? You did say it was pretty good, so I'm not surprised. Sobrang sarap niya. They didn't even sell it in Japan anymore. Oh dear. I hate you, Chris. I bought, what else did I buy? Yeah, those are Tito jokes, no? Ah, eto! I have something to show. I was fortunate enough when I went to... What store was this? Was this Kotobukiya? I think this was Melon Books. I don't even know what store was this. I forgot. I was lucky enough. Do you guys watch any Japanese ASMR VTubers? Because I was lucky when I went to Kotobukiya. I saw Patra, the super cute ASMR VTuber. And she had like a stall where you could leave gifts and messages. Charan! And I listened to her a lot during the pandemic. I might have heard. I tried watching ASMR before, but it's really not my thing. Don't worry, it's valid. Especially for Patra. Because Patra, when she does ASMR, she's like she kisses you. She licks your ear. Ganoong level. As in, ganoon. And I loved her for that. What is Patra? This is Patra. The woman over here is Patra. Patra! Hey, Nocturnal Loser! Why does this look like a meeting room from my previous workplace? Tapos may ano siya. Like, she was selling like limited goods. And then on top of the limited goods collaboration, you could also leave messages. So I left her a message. I was like, first, I told her, during the COVID pandemic, I listened to you a lot. Thank you for giving me your gentle voice. Because of you, I can sleep peacefully. And then my next message was, Patera-chan, do you have any makeup recommendations? This is from a female fan overseas. Puro makeup talaga binili ko, guys, though. Crazy. I bought so much makeup. It's not even good. Na-joke lang. Half of the things I bought were kind of like refills that I could buy in Japan for cheap instead of buying it in the Philippines. And then other half is like makeup that I haven't tried yet or like haven't gotten the right shade yet. Lila Maria, makeup tutorial vlogger. Totoo. Unti na lang. Talaga. Teka. I think this is a good photo that shows all of the things that I bought. Let me... Like, all of these are literally like drugstore merch. Drugstore merch. Drugstore goods. You can buy makeup magazines with makeup trial packs over there. Kaso kasi ang bigat ng magazine. Because I bought a magazine on my last trip, right? I bought a magazine and a notebook and I was like, I regretted it. I regretted it because it was too heavy. Charan! This was everything that I bought. Legit, I was kinda saving up with this one. Like, I bought a second-hand shirt. I bought one t-shirt from GU. I bought a cap. And then I bought 2 mangas on sale. I bought a notebook. And then some of these are like pasalubong. The 2 pens here. And then the refill and the mild liners. This is pasalubong. The eraser too. The Yuki Sako na sticker too. This pasalubong, I'm giving it to Ruri. And then I got a refill of my facial wash, my sunscreen, my mascara. I bought a sticker of Ueno Zoo. And then blush. And then in the middle is all the goods from the concert. Yes. Though the keychain of Nadeshko and the Polaroid is not from the concert, I just added it there. So yan, makeup refill. Yes. 1:30 na. Oh my god. Congrats on special treatment from your Oshi. Thank you po. I'm so happy. Thank you for being happy for me. Now it is time to slowly recover the tuition money. Yung ano, tawag dito? I was able to use, by the way, the money for the tooth filling. And then the crown, the dental crown, I'm gonna have it scheduled next week. But the feeling is like, if you see my teeth, IRL, it doesn't even look like I have a cavity on my front tooth. You can take the girly away from Watson, but not the Watson from the girly. Tama! Up here! High five! Hey! Kasi mas mura. Mas mura talaga makeup sa Japan. Like, the same product, the same eyeshadow palette, for example, is 800 in the Philippines, but it's just 200 in Japan. Like, what? It's kind of insane, no? So, I bought all of the 200 pesos goods that I could as much as possible. I never thought I'd hear you utter the name Rudy. I mean the character who is essentially a tall, pale Japanese Toyoko kid, Lila, named Rudy. Oh! I have a VTuber friend named Rudy, and she loves Yuki Sakuna. So I bought her a Yuki Sakana sticker. Yeah, that one was for her. And then I bought Serena and Ryan hair mascara. Yes. So they could keep their bangs in place. Osha, it is 1:30. I think it's also a good time for us to wrap up, no? Thank you everybody for listening. For my long yap session. I'm so happy. I'm super duper happy. I get to share this with all of you. Oh no! Daddy! I love you! I give you kiss. Halika dito. I will put you near me. Teka. Mwah, mwah, mwah. What a journey. I know, right? See you next month. Hey! I'm still gonna see you guys on the 31. That is on Saturday. Next week. Don't go, I have question. Will you archive this? No. I will not. Bahala na si Nadi kung makita niya tong stream na to. Babe, she got to meet Nadi like 4 times. It was crazy. Crazy nga. Oh wait, will you archive this? What does archive mean again? Unarchive means it's private. Archive means it's on the VOD list in public. This VOD will be in public. Yes, the VOD will stay up. I will keep it. I will keep it. Show it to Nadi because Lila is brave. So sorry, Nadi. I showed them recordings of you. I hope you don't mind. What is archived? Yippee! Yatta! Yeah, archives. It will go. You can go. It will live. See you on the 31st then if I can. The stream will be at 11 PM. I hope you can come. Hehe. What else could it mean, you silly idol? I forgot. Eh. Sige. Goodbye, everybody. Let's look for somebody to raid before I say goodbye. Legit, I'm so happy. That's why I've been working hard. Because it looks like Nadia has been working hard. So I too must work hard. I think I will raid Tomoe, who is currently doing a karaoke stream that just started 30 minutes ago. I will watch when I get the time. No worries. The only reason this VOD will go down is if the copyright strikes the recording. This really is like Dequid All Night. I know, right? She passed the torch to me. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Lila. I'm glad that you could get closer with your idol. Thank you, po. Thank you. I'm still super happy. I will tease Berry a quick tale there of what happened. Before I even got to introduce myself to Nade, Nade was like, Yappa, Lila da. Like she was like, oh my god, it's actually, it really is you, Lila. And I'm like, what? And she just kept saying, oh my god, you're actually here. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm like, what? Yan, ayan ang magandang teaser. Enjoy the VOD. And thus, we shall raid Tomoe Carmine doing a karaoke. Bye-bye. Crazy, no? Super duper crazy, Berry. Crazy talaga. Alam mo, Berry, you know how in Chekikais with idols, you wanna ask them how they're doing, you wanna check in on them. You wanna ask them about stuff that they haven't eaten. Or like, what's your favorite food? Wala akong naitanong. I could not ask anything. Because she was the one that kept asking me things. And I'm like, I never got to know what her job was. Or like, what the hell she's doing with her life. Basta siya updated sa buhay ko. Kasi tanong siya ng tanong. Goodbye everybody. Ingat po. True. Bye-bye everybody. Good night. Tamoy time.